And for our next story, we shift our focus to India's neighbor, Pakistan. The country is struggling, to say the least. American weapons left behind in Afghanistan after the 20-year war have become a major source of anxiety now for Islamabad. Already plagued by the economic crisis, political upheaval, rising terror incidents, Pakistan now finds itself fighting another headache. Containing the inflow of the American weapons from Taliban-ruled Afghanistan. You heard that right. That America's war in Afghanistan left the Taliban better equipped than never before is a known fact by now, but its neighbor Pakistan continues to bleed because of this. A day after at least 23 Pakistani soldiers were killed in a terror attack, Pakistan authorities said that they have foiled a bid to smuggle US-made weapons from Afghanistan. These weapons were concealed in sacks of onions to be smuggled into Pakistan. The Pakistan Customs Department as well as the security forces recovered them. Inside, they found M4, Kalashnikov, American rifle, laser beams, night vision goggles, bullets. The driver was taken into custody for interrogation. This comes as Pakistan reels from the shock of Tuesday's terror attack. Tehrik-e-Jihad Pakistan, an Islamist militant group, remember, affiliated with the Tehrik-e-Taliban Pakistan, or the TTP, had claimed responsibility for that attack. The gun and bomb attack claimed multiple casualties. It comes less than 2 months ahead of elections in the country. Political watchers have already voiced concern about holding the vote as these attacks in the country continue significantly. For the last 1 year, Pakistan has seen a dramatic upsurge in terror attacks. The American weapons left behind in Afghanistan feature in many of these attacks. It's not possible to ascertain just how much was left behind, but we can make deductions based on how much the US gave to Afghanistan Defense Forces. According to reports, between 2005 and 2021, Washington sent $18.6 billion of equipment. The US Defense Department saying that $7.2 billion worth of military equipment was left behind with the former Afghan government. But when the Afghan government fell in August 2021, all the weapons went into the hands of the Afghan Taliban. Weapon dealers in Afghanistan openly sold this in the market. The arms are then smuggled. It suits the local Taliban leaders. Taxes on them earns them profit after all. Such smuggled arms turn up in the hands of the Taliban-aligned militants fighting the Pakistani government forces. The Taliban regime in Kabul denying that the TTP have access to these abandoned weapons, yet the TTP propaganda videos showing terrorists practicing with modern American-made weapons. And so, as the Talibani offshoots in Pakistan continue to bleed the forces, Islamabad has repeatedly urged Kabul to rein in the TTP. But after complaints from Islamabad fell on deaf ears, Pakistan took it upon itself to launch anti-terror operations, especially in areas bordering Afghanistan. The caretaker Prime Minister of Pakistan, Anwar-ul-Haq Kakar, has blamed the trove of abandoned US weaponry for worsening the security situation in his country. Kakar, in fact, has described these weapons as dangerous, not only for Pakistan, but also for the region. He has called for adopting a coordinated approach to tackling the challenge of the leftover equipment. But it faces multiple challenges. You see, in areas bordering Afghanistan, Pakistan has fought the Taliban-aligned terror groups. It has complained in the past that Pakistan Taliban commanders have found shelter inside Afghanistan. After the Taliban's victory in Afghanistan, Pakistan expected the Afghan Taliban to broker a ceasefire between their Pakistani counterparts and the Pakistani government. But those talks failed, and Pakistan has conducted raids and strikes against the TTP targets in Afghanistan. The rise in violence has dashed all Pakistani hopes. The Taliban government is just not interested in helping Pakistan keep its western border secure, and so the American weapons supply continues. The rulers of Kabul continue to profit from this illicit trade. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the updates on the move.